Alright, hope you all doing alright. This is a first for me. No, first off, it's Kotow again. And this is the first time I'm attempting a live stream for an actual event. This is just the, you might see some action going on the screen. This is just, people hanging out at the moment. So it's not anything really to be, worry about here. I'm hopeful that the quality of the video will still be there. I know if it's live, I think it might be, depending on your settings, might be just 720, but I'm hopeful that it's going to be streaming up at that higher quality, and then to do a faster upload as well. So those are really the two things I'm looking at. Right now, I got a separate stream. It's holding at 1080, so I'm hoping that it'll stay consistent at that level. Everything looks like it's going okay. Just check and make sure I ain't got no major issues here. Stream looks healthy. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. So, since we're waiting right now for them to finalize getting everybody in, this is a HDC, a House Divided campaign for this Saturday. It is week 8 on the campaign. On the board right now, the first battle will be on Hatch's Attack off of South Mountain. And that will be actually side-swapped. And that map came out from the... I appreciate it, man. That will be coming out of the PB, the Pickett's Brigade, has launched an attack against EB, Eagles Brigade, who is defending Richmond, Virginia right now. Now, EB right now recently got reinforced and now has 4,000 total men on its token here, but they're really the only main unit left in that area. There's one other token, USAA, that's to the right of them, to the east, but they only have 750 men. And Hood's token, who was wiped, has just been bought back. It's going to take several turns before it gets back into the fight. So this is a pretty important battle here. The PB, on the other hand, has about 2,000 plus, 2,100, something like that on their token. So not a lot, but they have 2 other tokens behind them, including 8 Georgias that's behind them down in North Carolina. Yeah, that's what I'm hopeful. I mean, like I said, right now it looks like it's holding steady. I'm hoping it's holding steady for you guys as well. But we'll see. Yep, still 1080 for me at least. So yeah, that's the first battle. So this is a battle over Richmond here. If EB can hold without especially, well, really needs to hold, but especially if he can hold without taking too many losses, I think they'll be in really good shape to hold on into the east until those reinforcements can come down in the form of the 42nd. And, if the CSA wins, it's going to really open up almost all of Virginia here and make things more complicated for the Union. The second map is going to be it's out in the west, in the southern Tennessee, along the Alabama border. And it is IVB has attacked 9th Corps. I believe they're about... 9th Corps is about 1,300 on their manpower, and IVB is about 2,400. So IVB outnumbers them. But they had a special card, which meant that both sides take double casualties. So they are hoping that if they can get, about 700 casualties, a little bit less than that, they can wipe out that piece and even kind of even out that fight and really open up Alabama to invasion. Now that is going to be a Conquest map. And that will be... In fact, let me go watch some of the action here while I'm talking, so you guys got something to watch while I'm freaking talking nonsense right now. Gives you guys something at least entertaining to look at here. This is a little bit better here. HL's always fun to watch. But the, yeah, so that map will be a Conquest. It'll actually be Limestone Bridge. And it will be, I think is the first time I've seen Limestone in HDC with these particular rule set that they have, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's one of my favorite maps, so we'll see how that map goes. Some other admin notes while we're here. Modal Heart from the 19th Indiana. Let's see, what's the 19th Indiana? There's PB. There's 19th Indiana. Not 19th Indiana. Where is 19th Indiana? Where are they? I don't know where they're at right now, but... Yes, good question, Vader. You actually anticipated. So I'm going to be following the campaign Union team, and he will be following the campaign CSA team. so we can stay with 19th Indiana. So we'll be kind of focusing on each other's side, not exclusively. You know, if I see an interesting shot, I'll take it, and kind of try to keep up with the overall flow of battle. But I'm going to really focus on the Union, and he's going to focus on the CSA. I left the link to his Twitch channel in the description below. So if you want to check that out either now or have it side by side, or hey, even if I get boring and you just want to watch him, that is there for you guys. And then Dragon, also from the 9th Corps, is going to be. I don't believe he's streaming. I might be wrong on that. I don't have his stream link, but I know he's gonna record and upload as well with his team. So once he posts that in YouTube, I will link to it here in the description and add that too. I always like hearing Dragon's thoughts.
I have a pistol.
Yeah. We've been talking about doing combined streams. This is the first time. We might do that in the near future. I kind of want to try this, focusing on 2 different sides. I thought it might be an interesting thing to kind of, you might be able to cover more of a single side, and then the other side can watch the other one, and there's specific things they can want. But I'm hoping it's more useful to the unit commanders and the units doing it this way, but we'll see. I gotta grab me a little bit of water here while we go. And let's see here. Yeah, they're getting up there on population 233 right now. And I believe next week, we'll see if this pans out, but the plan is next week at this time slot for HDC to go over and try to populate the test server. So if that goes down, I will live stream that as well for anybody that wants to jump in on the public test server next Saturday to test it out. I might do that Sunday too. I've heard rumors that they might try another major thing on Sunday evening if I've got time. Sunday evening's always tough for me, but I will try. Hopefully get that bugs fixed before they do anything live. Yeah, no, but even with focusing on one side, I'm definitely going to go where the action is, and try. And that doesn't mean I won't take shit. I won't do other side's perspective on occasion, but I'll just really focus in on, I'll be a little bit more, I try to be 50-50, so I'll probably be like 75-25-ish in the coverage. So, like, I see a flanking action by, like, a major unit, I'll still go and check it out. And actually, that's a good note for the first map. Because it's Hatch's attack, and it was PB attacking, they're actually going to be playing as the Union, and the CSA will be playing as... I said that backwards. The CSA will be playing as the Union. The Union will be playing as the CSA. Oh, that's a good start already. Alright, come here, Agua. So we got 250. Looking good for now. So how's your guys' weekend been? Anything, hopefully everything's been going alright? Nothing too crazy, I'm hoping.
Okay, guys, so I don't know why, but I was...
I'm down.
Fuck, Rebs. Where's the bullet? Oh, God.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Now, I chose a monkey with a camera as my, logo for a reason. Oh, nice, man. But yeah, no, I am horrible at technology, and especially digital technology. So why I decided to, try to start a YouTube channel shows my idiocy. But I do appreciate you guys. Hopefully it's something useful. And I'm looking forward to learning from, like, Monohard and trying to pick up some of the tricks of the trade that he's got. And, slowly improve. Because that's the only way I do improve, is slowly, if ever.
Everybody showing toe?
But yeah, I got to watch some really good fights this afternoon on UEC. There was one of my favorite graveyard fights I think I've ever seen on the UEC fight. It was just a slaughter by the Union. And the CSA didn't play bad either. They played really well. I can't, you know, it wasn't. Oh yeah, Moto was great at all this, man. He was showing me some of his stuff in the channel. I'm just like, fuck, man. Holy shit. I'm like, okay, I'm down here. He's way up here. So if I can, you know, kind of sponge off of him a little bit and try to pick up some tricks, I'm gonna do what I can. But yeah, I'm definitely glad to see more coverage here for the HDC and generally for War Rights. I saw BLN is starting to do a lot more coverage on the pubs too. So, you know, I'm glad to see more coverage for these, for the regimental and the public events. Hopefully get more, you know, more interest in the game, and hopefully see more guys in it. And the guys that are in it hopefully get better. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna cheat off of it. I just overcautious, and I think so it's just to make sure. I don't think anybody's gonna bother cheating off of this. I don't think it's, you know, but yeah. I'm just trying to do a slight delay here, so I'm trying to avoid any of that drama over it. That was my major concern. Well, that was one of my concerns with doing the stream live like this, but we'll see. Alright, and we are live as soon as we start here, so I'll do the unit intros as soon as we get in here, and then we'll be off and going. Yeah, it sounded. I didn't hear too many complaints, so I think we were good on it. But you know. All right, so we do have Hatch's attack here. Let's go ahead and see the two units. I'm gonna start out with the Union team, CSA campaign team. Oh, whoa. Oh, there they are. Alright. Looking in the wrong damn spot. Alright, so we've got, on this team, NYV led by Parker. We've got 9th Corps led by Colonel Tommy. We've got Pickett's Brigade here, joined by the 4th West Virginia. 4th West Virginia is led by Lightburn. Pickett's Brigade led by, who is leading PB? Who is leading? Oh, Legion's leading PB, alright. And we got Knight leading 8th Georgia. And we got Mr. Kaufman here, leading the 19th Indiana, and CJH leading the 20th. I think that's everybody. I think Ricks is on this team as well with the 79th New York Highlanders. All right, so let's swing up, check out the CSA team, Union on the campaign board. So we got Wolf leading the 83rd, along with Major Painter. And then we got Captain Hood here leading the 42nd. I bet Kilroy's in here somewhere too. And then let's see, we got Major Velkine leading the MWB. We've got EB led by Captain Phillips. I think it's the first time I've seen Captain Phillips leading. Okay, no, 79th, Ricks is on this team, okay. Might be Tallgray that I'm thinking of on the other team. And then we've got Mickey here leading the IVB. So this is EB's piece. So, and I think this is the first time I've seen Captain Phillips lead, so this will be interesting. Alright, let's zoom out here and kind of see how they got the defense set up here. Alright, so it looks like 83rd is down here in this corner on the far left. In the center, we got Hood. To his right, we've got the EB and MWB. And watching the far flank here, we've got IVB. And it looks like 79th is kind of as a float unit here as well. No forward units here. That is interesting. There are some scouts moving out here. I guess Prattley from 9th Corps moving up. Let me watch Prattley here. Let's see what he's up to. What are you up to, Mr. Prattley? You know, sneaky sneak. We got another one as well here. Who's coming up over here? Oh, it's Paradox. 9th Corps Scouts. So this is PB's piece, so we'll see what Legion is thinking here. Let's see. So far, it looks like they're weighted pretty much to the right side here. There's one unit kind of in reserve down here, and that's Legion and Parker's guys. But the main effort seems weighted to the center Union right, CSA left. And I'll just go off of in-game sides, just because I'm lazy, and I fuck it up enough.
This is SR. This is an 83rd.
Southeast now.
Get your loads,
Is
get your
it?
loads.
Are you and what up on?
Stay out of sight. Stay out
Oh,
of
we got
sight.
some EB down here. Captain Phillips brought EB down here as well. Interesting. All right.
Right in the forest now.
Wait.
South
Oh
now,
yeah,
south
there's
now.
two of them south, direct
Right
south.
on the right.
Running
Three.
through to the south. Handful.
On the fence.
Look,
east.
south is the right place.
East as well. They're on the
Across
boat.
Only a couple men got through. Interesting. Who was this? Oh, it's 20th New York got to the backside. Then we've got, let's see here, we've got another element out here. Who is this? 19th Indiana. Nice spread of their forces on that side. Now here comes Captain Phillips with the EB against this major element in front of him. And it is, who is this? It is Knight with the 8th Georgia. Good use of cover here by the 42nd. It looks like some more elements moved up here. So yeah, HL has come up, and now here comes 19th Indiana and New York. They were a little bit delayed, and they're going to run into the MWB here. There's a bit of a seam here. IVB, I think, needs to turn and face this seam here, or there's a chance that MWB might get overwhelmed here. So far, they're not facing too much pressure, though. Interesting. All right, now IVB's moved up. Okay, good job here by Mickey. And they are putting in some heavy fire. Oh, but we got an attack. All right, hold on. Let me swing over here. Here's a charge. 9th Corps. And 8th are heading into the 42nd. But here comes EB to come in and support. Can they punch this hole here? Parker's with them too. And I think HL went as well. That was a major attack here by the Union. But I think they held it. I don't know. It's still a fight here. And EB is pulling back here, and that is going to give Knight an opportunity to get this lodgement going here, even though he doesn't have too many troops left. Oh, this is dangerous. If the Union can get a foothold into this angle here, they have split the CSA line. Man, this is trouble. There's some CSA units that are open that could do some attacks. But you see good use of cover here by Knights. He doesn't have a flag with him. That is his only real challenge right now. But I would not want to leave this lodgement to last for very long here. And here comes Hood. We'll see if he can deal with it. Let's see if he can deal with it without too much cost to his units. That was enemy, gentlemen. Oh, the Knight thought that Hood was his friend. He was like, "Oh, it's Hood. Let's have a barbecue. Let's hang out." And Hood's like, "No." All right, but now here comes the 83rd to clean up and secure this position. And they still have EB down here, Captain Phillips from 20th Maine, to hold that left side. And that crisis has been averted. I don't like reporting in the woods. I have trouble getting good angles. I'm going to do the best that I can. I do apologize for that, guys, but I'll do what I can with it.
I can see your time. Please keep shooting.
All right, let's see. Where's this next attack going to get weighted to? All right, Kaufman is coming back up, as is Dixon. And you've already got Legion and Parker up here. And to be honest with you, they haven't really fully retaken this rock position here. I'm kind of shocked.
You're supposed to be on the back. To the left.
Fall back to the left. Fall back to the left.
All right, EB is falling back to the left, which actually I don't think is a bad idea. You need to make sure you secure that left side, so I think that's a good call by EB to do so. But unfortunately for them, they kind of got overextended now, and HL is going to try to make him pay for being slightly out of position here. The CSA is going to have to counterattack if they want to solve this problem here. And if you want to counterattack, you talk to Mr. Painter and Mr. Wolf here, because down the hill they come. And we'll see if they can help and aid the EB as they are getting swarmed here.
Their flag's down.
It's going to be pretty key to hold this position here for the CSA. There's still another Union element up here. Oh, this is a problem. Here comes 9th Corps.
On our left.
Oh, man. This is. I don't think 83rd can do this by itself here. Do they have help coming? Here's Tommy, but here comes Hood coming in from the left. A good angle of attack here, slamming into the side of 9th Corps and hitting him hard. 9th Corps hasn't been wiped yet, and here's Toasty Ghosty. Toasty Ghosty coming in with the flag. That's pretty essential. And the Union is pushing them forward here. And the CSA has not yet stopped this lodgment here. And this is a major problem with this flag here with Toasty Ghosty.
Yeah, they're right there, Phillips. Run.
Yep, run.
And, oh, man, this is a problem now. A attempted counterattack, but it did not succeed. And they now have a lodgment. Now the tough question is, do you pull these forces off and leave this side potentially vulnerable to go counterattack? In my opinion, you do. This is the most dangerous situation here. It is very hard. You will lose a lot of casualties retaking this position. So you need to mass up as much of your combat power as you can and not let them get their men back in on this lodgment. So we'll see if they can succeed at that. I would pull more forces off of that position there, especially if you don't see any enemy coming up here. But then again, it's tough to see if the enemy's coming up or not. So we'll see who's coming up here. You got 83rd down here, and then you got EB putting in some shots down here against the side. Unfortunately, the problem is there's really good cover over here.
It's a sandwich, dude. It's not.
Enemy. Right to left.
Enemies
Moving right
right
to left.
Going for that big rock.
Fuck you, Yank.
See, now we've got Kilroy moving forward here. Again, you can see the problem is, here comes Knight. He's reinforced now. Here comes Dixon. He's reinforced. This is a much bigger problem now. The longer it festers, and these guys are not engaged at the moment. And I don't think this is enough to take it. And in fact, if they try to take it with this, the CSA can quickly find itself running out of tickets here. So the CSA has a huge problem here. And they're going to need to really, I think, put all their force and weight here to deal with it. If they don't, they might be in quite a lot of trouble, and so does the server. So some people fall from the earth.
Okay. Okay. Cover. Believe that. Take cover. Cover up. Come on.
All right, here we go. Here comes IVB coming in, flanking, and a great attack here against 9th Corps. This was what I was looking for. A couple of these guys got a little bit too far ahead of themselves. All right, now the CSA, but they got to act quick. I think they left MWB as a guard, and they did, which is wise. But now you see how they've gotten the Union into a bit of a kill box. But the problem is, besides the music, This is a good kill box, but it's taking them too long to kill it. And the longer you wait, the more chance that those reinforcements come up and hit you in the flank. So the key right now, I think, for the CSA is they really got to press up here on the Union team.
Get in the fight.
Whoever dies,
Now, I will say they are actually doing a lot of ticket damage here to the Union. So the idea might be, you know, the idea might be, hey, we're winning right now on the fight here. As long as we're careful and as long as we're winning the shootout, we can maintain this. That might be the thought. But I'd be very nervous about these reinforcements coming in and hitting IVB in the flank and rolling them up, or sweeping up through NWB. But we'll see if that happens. Looks like Tommy is shooting out here a little bit. Again, good use of the terrain. Got Gomer stuck in the rock.
It looks like a shit show, but we're winning.
All right, here it comes. Here's what I was worried about. Although that attack didn't have as much weight as I think it could have, but it did hit IVB back. And you saw how much they lost on that ticket with that flank attack. And now 42nd has to fall back a little bit. They're going to get their reloads behind this rock, which is a wise decision here. And now that you've opened up the side a little bit, you know, they might do some more flanking around here. And in fact, who's this coming up? Yep. Here it is. I'm about to be a bad day for Mr. Vicky. Oh, but he was waiting for it. He got some good shots in on him. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Like to see it, love to see it.
You ready?
Fill in this gap right here.
All right, looks like that element that was down on that corner is gone now. Let's see, whoever. Still bad for FWB, but they got an important job back there. All right, good job again. 42nd shoot. Excuse me. They shoot here and they move back and reload and cover. That's what you want to do. Do not expose yourself unnecessarily, especially on this map where you don't have a lot of tickets. At this rate of fire, see, they are starting to. They've lost some ground here, and that was because I believe that attack against IVB, but they stabilized that front line there pretty well. Now you've got EB back here on this side. We'll see if they can join up with 83rd and put some major pressure on this unit down here, which is the 19th Indiana. Good use of coverage here by the 83rd. Here comes the EB putting in some shots. Again, good use of cover there by Kaufman and his boys. You can see he's not taking too much damage. He's taking some, but not too much here. Swing back up and check up on IVB. Oh, another flank attack. Was it? What happened down here? Okay, Mikey just came out here to clear off some skirms. Out a second so you guys can kind of see this defensive formation here. It's a bit of a, you know, we wouldn't call it a fishhook maybe. You know, you got MWB on, you know, guarding the flank here. And you got that main, you got IVB guarding the center. Now 42nd has rotated down a little bit more than I'm expecting here. Oh no, 42nd went all the way around here. EB's in the center. Now 42nd's going on a raid here. Oh man, I just caught the end side of that one. I didn't have a great angle on it, but I saw it. Man, that was a hell of a volley into Corps. I believe this was 19th Indiana, although there's 9th Corps here as well, so it might have been a mix of the two. Man, and now Hood has gotten a bit on the flank here. See if he can, he's got some angles here. He can push up and try to, get on the backside of this rock here. We'll see if he can do it. The key to that, though, is to hold the middle here. There we go. Union on taking losses. Good shooting here by the 42nd on those guys on top of the rocks. And you can see they're now putting a lot of pressure on them. But let's check up on this side. You do have the NYV as well. But wait a second. Here comes 83rd. They're making a move. If they can knock out these flags, that will be a major loss to the Union here. EP going in as well. And a pretty good attack there by the Union. Now you do have Knight here's on the side here. IVB kind of needs to move up and knock this element out here, or 83rd. And EB is going to get outflanked here. Or somebody's got to deal with this element here. Oh, wait a second. IVB, okay. H. Georgia charged IVB. I'm not quite sure why. That's gonna, I'm not sure why they did that. They just opened themselves up to an attack there. Oh, now we got a major attack by 42nd, but it looks like it failed to go all the way in and has not wiped out the enemy yet. And so far, the CSA still has not retaken that position, but they're starting to get a bit of a cap back. Phillips going in, but it's late now. He missed the party, I'm afraid. Oh, and Tommy's in a great position to ambush him. Yeah, you got to go in as a team. You can't go in piecemeal. Still putting in some pretty heavy fire into him, though. But yeah, you can see right now they're just getting stocked up here and getting kind of massacred here by this 4th West Virginia 9th Corps element. And they're just losing. So now this kind of an attack will devastate you. All that ticket balance that you just fought so hard to get back, it's all draining now because of an attack like this. I hate to say it. But this kind of, like that's 5 tickets right there. Why do that? No. It's pull back, reorganize with your men. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You have to go in together.
Have your guys' flag.
Good.
And we got Parker here waiting on this side here. And here you've got Lightburn and his guys are kind of reorganizing at the top of the hill. Now you can see that the CSA lost a bit of their ticket advantage that they had doing that attack that did not really go as well.
Mikey, behind you.
Take the rock.
West-northwest.
In the court,
Officer.
Court. Nice shot.
All right, now we got another big push here. Let's see if they can reconsolidate. Hood is going in and 83rd is going in. We'll see if together they can push back, but I like how far back the Union has moved back here. Oh, but who is this? This element here, it looks like an 83rd element. Got on top and might be able to put some heavy fire into their flank and get above them. That's a lot of Union here with Parker. He might hit him in the flank without additional support. Yep, here comes Legion. Now they're going to flood in and hit the 83rd from behind. And this will give them a lot of tickets right here. This is definitely in the favor of the Union. A great maneuver here. EB has come up here, but they're going to have to turn around and stop this flood coming in this other side here. They need to help the 83rd. Some of them are. Okay, now they're starting to turn here. And maintain that side. So good move there by the EB. Now here comes 42nd wrapping around the rock. And they're going to try to knock out Mr. Kaufman here. Again, the key is to knock out the flags, to make it so the Union can't respawn and has to wait forever to get their spawns back. So there's a good job here by the Union. They brought their flags back into a good place. They secure a position where it's not going to get overwhelmed too easily.
Red right here, flag.
But you can see the problem is the CSA lost too many tickets, and now they got to play defense on point. The Union is on breaking, but now the CSA is going to have to play much more defensively on point. And that's going to be a lot harder for them, because that gives a lot more options for the Union to maneuver. By the way, if you guys are seeing something here and you want to, call it out in the text chat, let me know. Like you agree, disagree, or you're like, what about this? What about that? Kind of like we do on the guys that have done the pub streams with me. I haven't done much coverage here of 79th and MWB here, unfortunately. They've done a yeoman's work there, trying to hold down that position.
I have no stamina.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Stay right there, Crazy.
Use that cover. Use that cover. Just stand back.
Yep, there's a nice little defilade right here.
Actually, I don't mind supporting this attack right now, because if you can keep these flags down, that's decent work. Although you can see the Union on the bottom screen there is heading up to point right now, so they can't get too distracted and lose on point.
Over there, popping up, shooting at him. I'm wondering why nobody else is up there. It's like, this is the high ground. Take it.
High ground!
It is the high ground, Mr. Tank. Mr. Tank is a wise man.
If ever so Floyd to your left, it's the high ground. On the low ground.
Down there.
And you can see all the streams of the Union now. In fact, I'm going to zoom out to them because it's really just pop shots right now. The CSA doesn't react in time to this. They might wipe out Ricks and his boys and Velkine and his boys and just take the point, but it looks like there's some reaction here. Who's moving over? So Hood is moving over. In fact, I would collapse the 83rd over as well. This fight is basically done. Yep. They're going to take the left corner of the corn. And they might be able to mass and just roll up the... ooh, a nice volley by MWB. Nicely done, gentlemen. Oh, what's this? Who's coming up here? IVB came up and kind of punched him in the face a little bit. Well, they're a little bit vulnerable now on the flank here. They got to be careful they don't get ambushed by who's this out here, 9th Corps. They love doing it. Seen them do it all night. But the main attack, yep, here comes the main attack here at West Virginia and 19th Indiana. If they do a good push and the Union's out of position, like right now, 83rd needs to move. EB needs to move. This is over. They need to get on towards point now. If they start moving once it starts, the clock's going, it's too late. They got to go now. This side no longer matters as much. In fact, I would say it doesn't matter at all anymore. What matters now is the point. Good fire there from the IVB. Don't watch MWB in 79 since I really haven't been able to watch them too much this game. Like, get the push out of my face. Well, I hate the woods. Oh, what was this? Was there a charge? Oh no, 42nd punched him in the face. Man, I missed that hit. Oh, and I am sorry, Mr. Hood. That looked like it was a great shot. Well, hopefully Moto and Dragon caught it. You can see how close the CSA is to breaking now. And you still have a whole element out here. 83rd defending a position that no longer matters. They need to get moving now to get to point, defend it. So you see the Union's all masked up now. And in fact, here comes the charge. Here we go. And there we go. There's the breaking. The Union needs, the CSA needs to collapse in support right now. Collapse in support. But it looks like actually it's working out fairly well here. They got to knock out these flags. That's the priority. And it looks like, did 83rd move up? 83rd has now moved up. All right, good job. In fact, I would say charge this out right now. And just wipe this tiny little element out here and reset. You've got the manpower for it. There is nothing around here to stop you. And who is in the charge? It is Wolf. He is the man for the job. And here he comes. He doesn't even need his unit. He's going to do it by himself. He's going to punch Legion in the face. Kill Snapperkins. Oh, here's Hood. He's going to come and join him. It's just Hood and Wolf. They don't even need their units. They just go in by themselves. And Hood executed Wolf. Man, oh man. I don't know why Hood executed Wolf there. That was some, it's some Death of Stalin shit right there.
Black rocks.
Man, they fucking excited me, man.
All right, so bit of a dilemma here right now for the CSA. They did not manage to get him onto final push like I think they were waiting for.
We're just waiting for you, brother.
But a good job by Lightburn here, guarding a flag and keeping it safe. Oh, here comes Hood, though. Great attack here. And he is going to wipe these guys out. This might put him down onto last stand. No, not quite, but it was close. And more importantly, it has now put a flag in the dirt. So a nice lightning raid there by Mr. Hood. And now the CSA is going to have to weather one more storm here by the Union. I wonder if they should send a harassment element like 83rd or maybe MWB out through the corn and ambush them and try to catch them as they're going. I don't know. What do you guys think? Might be a bit of a big risk, but even if you get killed, you kind of respawn at main. Is it last stand, though? I mean, it's almost a full morale state. I think you could risk it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too you know, gung-ho about it. But yeah, if I could push, I mean, the main thing I would want to do right now is get the Union onto final push before they have a chance to set. You know, so they have to rush in all straggly, shitty, you know. So even if I'm getting, a little bit closer to the last stand here, if I can get them onto final push. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, okay, you're good, Vader. Yep.
I assume he drew the line because he wants us to stand on it, guys.
Here comes Kilroy. Okay, he might be thinking what I'm thinking. Although we got the major element out here. Oh, who came out all the way out here? Oh, 83rd did. I would not do that. Ooh. That's out of position, in my opinion. Look at the seam now that they've opened up here. And Dixon is coming in with a great route. See how out of position they are right now? They might be able to catch the tail end of them, but they're going to miss most of the fight. Let's see how MWB does holding up this line here. There's the final push. Here comes 83rd coming in from behind. We'll see if the flank attack works.
Kill them all, boys. Kill them all.
Good push here by the Union. Let's see where the rest of this fight is. Alright, so it looks like 42nd has swung in to kind of catch the rest of them. And it looks like they held. Now, here's the next question here. Do you stay back for another charge, or do you push out and meet them? Kind of a, yeah, it was a great charge. It's tough on this map, man. It's tough to take this turn at this point.
Good line right here.
A great defense, though, by the CSA.
Get back with the captain. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you push forward now and kind of meet them out front? Or do you hold back and make sure you don't go to last stand?
Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Where you going? Where you fucking going?
Right up your ass.
Fuck it.
Go.
See, I would do a lot more than just send a couple officers. To be honest with you, I'd send in fact, I'd send the whole team. I'd just charge down the damn hill.
He's on the right.
Maybe leave one unit to guard it, like FWB or something.
That's one of the friendlies.
To our left, to our left, to our left.
This is EB's flag here. Not flag. It is their token here. So let's see how EB does here at the end. Ooh, a nice volley, by EB. Oh, I wouldn't pull back now. Now you got to maintain fire. You're about to go on to the last stand here. This is the final attack. So yeah, let me guys know how the live stream is going. If you guys prefer this doing it live, or if it's better just wait for the recording afterwards. For the higher quality.
Too easy, boys. Too easy. Let's go.
Sorry, Jeff. Got him. There's a unit behind us. Unit right there. Watch your steps.
There we go. Still haven't hit last stand yet. They're about to, though.
Yeah, the round's about to
Stay
end.
with the flag.
We won.
We pretty much fucked him.
Fuck yeah, boys. Good fucking boy.
And there we go. Hood has got his victory off of Hatch's attack. And it was a well-fought victory, in my opinion. A good try, though, by the Union in-game team. They had a couple openings. But the CSA, I think, adapted just well enough to avoid disaster. So, not disaster, to avoid, letting the Union take advantage of it. So, good job on their part. So, Richmond is still in Union hands. Yep, ripped to the 8th, unfortunately. But, they'll fight another day, so that will push back Mr. Legion's token. But looking at these casualties, he might want to go back for reinforcements, but he is still, it's decent casualties, over 1,000 casualties. Yeah, 300 difference is almost 350. Yeah, 350, 351 difference in casualties. That's a significant difference. Legion's token's probably going to have to take a break for a little bit, and they didn't really do enough damage to EBs. Keep in mind, they have 4,000 on their token right now, so they still got, 3,000 plus, so. This will be that's a good hold for the Union. That really solidifies the, Virginia's not open yet, so we'll see what happens to it. But for now, it stays in Union hand, and I think the CSA is going to have to. It's going to be a more fight for Virginia. It's not going to end right away. That'll give time, I think, for her to get down there with the reinforcements and let that USAA piece get some reinforcements as well. So, yep, we'll see. And we're going to have to go through some. No, it's not that high. I believe it's close. It's under 2,000. Not under 2,000. It's like the mid 2,000s. I'd have to check my recording again, but I'm pretty sure I checked that, and it was around like 2,400 for the both of them. Because they've been in fights as well, and they haven't had a chance to really reinforce. I could be wrong, though. So yeah, they got to reset the map to go to the Conquest, so we get a couple seconds here. Oh, Bolo stream is going well. Did they? Maybe I missed it. Maybe they are healthier than I thought they were. Then, I think you might be right. Then, if they got 1,000, they should be in the 3,000 range. So I might be wrong on that. Yeah, well, it's great to see EB in that match. They did really well. Some greatly timed charges I saw there. Some great volleys. I got to catch that really good one at the end there, and a good win on their token. So EB is definitely doing well so far. That was the first time I saw that Commander Lee to Phillips. So, double wipe would be interesting. It would have to be, I want to say IVB has over 2,000. I want to say it's like 21, 22. So you would have to get over 1,000 casualties, but that is definitely possible if the Union is hell-bent on taking them out and is not paying attention. So yeah, double wipe is possible here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him more. I really liked his performance, so I thought it was really solid. You know, a little delayed on some of the charges, but that can always be tough in the woods. You know. But, you know, and he reacted well to the, you know, some of the changing situation. Oh, yeah, that was a great charge by Hood. Is this the right map? This is not the right map. Alright. So IVB has 23 and 1,300. So, yeah, okay, so 650... 650? Yeah, 650. God, basic math here. So 650 to wipe the CSA, and then okay, so 1150 to wipe the Union. That is IVB piece. That's definitely possible. Yep. There we go. Me trying to do math in my head. You believe it? I was in logistics at one point. All that government waste. Oh, so Phillips is in the battery. So is it second main that is the battery for the EB? I think I've seen second main on the guns on occasion.
Testing.
I don't know. Wow, a double wipe. That'd be interesting on the board. That'd be interesting to see if that goes down here. IVB. So the nice thing about them is Tennessee is, if I'm correct, right now is controlled by the Union. Oh, so you reach 20th main, and then second main is the battery. Okay, got it. I'm always thinking back to Gettysburg. Wasn't it the 20th main was Chamberlain's unit, but wasn't the second main where the guys that joined him that he had to convince to was it pick up the rifle again? Is that what they said?
Nothing better.
I always liked that scene.
International Beach Association, am I right? What is it called?
What was that line the second main guy had? Ain't fit to pour piss out of a boot with instructions written into the heel. Fucking great fucking insult.
Behind shots, boys. Come on,
83rd from a file. Let's go. 83rd from a file. Let's go.
Oh, again.
Alright, here we go. Yeah. did record the dang, I've been recording the, co-wars on the big map, but just, half of it's just because I can't remember what the hell happened. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I might be screwing up the line, but it was something like that. He said it so fast and quick, it was very natural. I was like, holy... There's actually some really good arty on this map, too, here, so I wonder if Second Main is, I don't know if they're doing any arty. I'm sure Mattis is on the guns. And I think this is IVB's piece, so I imagine we'll see Cal as well. Now, those are both high-quality gunners, so... and we got a little bit of extra time again, so... I think you guys are tracking, but for those that might not be, the rules for the HDC is that both teams will have a predetermined point. In this case, the Union team is B, and the CSA team is A, and they will both cap at the same time at the 42-minute mark. Yeah, I mean, I'm always hesitant to update my own stuff because Kilroy is kind of like the master of that, and he's always tracking all the crazy cards and shit. So I usually just wait for him to do it, and I'll just put like how many got killed in like the casualty tracker, and I'll let him do all the crazy math. All right, so same teams, but we'll see who's on arty. So yep, we got Cal, and we got Mattis, and let's see if there's any CSA arty. None. I guess they're worried about holding it, maybe. But these are really good positions to overlook the B point. I'm kind of curious about that. I mean, yeah, here's the A point. You know, it's not easy to defend here, but, you know, you could... I'm kind of shocked by that, to be honest with you. I would have thought they would have had at least a couple gunners out here. You know, if it gets overwhelmed, you take infantry. So then, just push. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah. Oh, there's no arty on that team? Is it? I thought Ninth Corps had some guns. I thought PP had some gunners too. Huh. I know they don't have them playing in the map, but I'm kind of surprised they don't. All right, interesting, huh?
Bringing.
I guess GB's not in there right now. Yeah. So technically, they're all supposed to be at the point right now. I'm not sure if that's a break in the rule, but... Oh, they didn't want to risk the guns? Yeah, I guess so. We'll come down here and watch this initial assault from the cannons. You guys know, well... I forget what the rule is when the cannons can shoot. Is it 1 minute delay? I forget when the cannons can go live. Nothing so far.
What's the one rotation?
Alright, so let's zoom out here and see what the CSA is thinking here. So it's definitely a defense here on A. Although, so I don't understand this. If you're gonna put a unit out here, why not have some gunners? If you're gonna go this far forward, they're protected. Okay.
Keep entering, not in line. Bring left.
Or my favorite.
So far, nada. See who's next here. As the infantry's still getting moving here, we'll see if I can catch some of these arty shots.
I can see the all enemy movement.
Yeah, that now I really don't understand this. If you're gonna have all these troops over here on this side, why not have arty? Oh, here's Paradox. Yeah, they got one arty, man. It's Mr. Paradox. So this is interesting. So the CSA has opted for mostly to guard this hill. I'm not seeing too many effects here down here. There's one unit out here, and that is Parker with the NYV. Oh, I got who's over here? 4th West Virginia is also guarding that point. This is some really distance firing so far.
War crime is fine. We can run over with 3.
Kind of surprised the Union's not already pressing the battle. You know, you're not going to get you're not going to get 650 casualties at this pace. Here comes Wolf. You're definitely not going to get him doing these distance volleys. If that's the intent, and yeah, that was the intent from what I understood. This doesn't make sense to me. Are they waiting on the arty to do it? Ooh, that was a good shot. And I don't think it killed anybody. That one was on point, though. Alright, so you got 4th West Virginia guarding the flag here, and then we've got Parker here looking to infill through the woods. Mr. Paradox on his gun. It is 9th Corps token, so who's trying to shoot at him? Who's this right here? Is this Gomer? It's an officer down there, Gomer. You gotta kill that guy before you kill the other one. Yep, 5 tickets. Hey, how's it going, Justin? Hope you're having a good night.
Yeah, some just fired smoke.
I'm very confused by this Union strategy. Oh, that's cool, man. Good to hear it, Justin.
Get him, Etheridge. Punish those ass.
Oh, good shit, man. Taking a long time for Etheridge here. Let's see. Better be worth it here. Nope, took too long. Parker's gone. Yeah, you gotta be quick on those cannons. You can't just take forever to dial it in. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm very confused by this strategy. I suppose the Union has just opted to not really press it and be willing to take a draw. And maybe go for a better map next map? Maybe? Because if it ends in a draw, they can do a, it automatically goes to another battle next turn. So maybe that's the meta strategy. I'm not sure. Let's see where that one landed. Alright. Starting to press up here a little bit. Now, what I would do here, if the CSA is going to give me these cannons, move you already up here. Have the Union take these guns. And just throw canister into them. I mean, it's secure. CSA is not coming out to bite you. Move the Artie up.
Behind the front line. Behind the front line. Form double line.
Fall back. We got you, boys. We got you.
Enemy flag movement. Southwest. Behind the caissons.
That is a good question. I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know for sure if the ×2 casualties would be for both maps, both rounds if it ends in a draw. I don't know that. I don't think we've had that situation yet, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I know Hood's pressing up.
Hold here. Oh, they got fucked up.
A little bit too far up there. See how this volley goes for the 42nd. Pretty good. Trying to see if we got anything else, really. IVB starting to move up. Yeah, you can see we're already at 33. I don't even know we had 100 casualties on each side yet. I'll be honest with you. I'd be kind of surprised if we did. Yeah, I would absolutely come up here and take these cannons. And just load canister into them. And just turn them right on this. Like, look at this view. Look at it. Look at this. I mean, they're not doing great from over there, to be honest with you. They're getting some good shots. That's a lot of missions, too. Nice little volley there by the 8th Georgia. Oh, but good cover here by the 83rd. Didn't lose too many.
Quickly.
Did you use the caissons?
IVB pulling back. You've got two whole uncommitted elements out here. You got EB, and you've also got MWB guarding this flag here. So this looks like a very defensive strategy by the Union, which I guess is fine. Which is not what I was expecting. Let's see what Rose can do here. A little too high, but that gives us time here to watch this charge. See, now we got a concentrated CSA attack here, and the Union's kind of out of position. Yep, a very well-timed counterattack here by the CSA, and that will wipe both the 42nd and the 83rd without much difficulty at all. So a great attack there by the CSA. All right, let's see. IVB's next one up. They're charging in. What? Oh, why are they not going back to the fence and get some room between you and the enemy? Jeff Knight says no. Meet him head on. Oh no, now he's gonna beat him from the back of the head. The problem now is you got 2 fences to jump. And they're gonna chase you down while you're trying to get doing it. And those officers got pistols. Don't stop at that fence, that ain't gonna save you. Yep, you saw all those pistol shots. They didn't even need nobody. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of cover, but at least get something between you and the enemy. And now, look. Now the Artie's unprotected here. You've got MWB over there. And you've got EB over here who's not in a position to support. All these Artie guys are about to become casualties.
Put ourselves right here between these two.
They need to get off some canister shots and get the hell out of there. Here they come. 79's trying to slow them down, but they can't really stop this tide. Canister, but they already dodged it. Here comes Wilkes. And this is going to be some juicy tickets here for the CSA. And we'll see if the Union can recover from this. I like this. Look at the CSA attack here. Pushing back the MWB. They're falling back wisely. It's now, yeah, it's a great 3-pronged attack here. Well, very well organized here by the CSA team. Really, it's, who is this here? Warlord from the EB. I don't think I've seen him either lead, so we'll see if he can hold this. But this is a bit of a disaster for the Union team. Who's moving up here? 83rd is going to try to come in, but they got to cross an open field here. But I do support it because you don't want him to get that flag down. But it is not a good position. And look at this. Who's over here? 4th West Virginia, Lightburn and his boys. You'd still have 2 units uncommitted. You got 19th Indiana and the NYV uncommitted. So let's get back up to the action. But this is a problem for the Union right now. Here comes 42nd charging out, and EB's going with them. A good combined charge, but look at what they got to face. Thank God 83rd is drawing a lot of the fire here. That might be the only thing that saves them. In fact, I think it will save them. 83rd was able to draw most of that fire off of them against the 8th Georgia here, and in they go. A good counterattack. I would continue driving this forward as far as you can. The problem is, you still got this element out here. But even with that, oh, look at this line. See, this is what you want to do here. Look at this line. 9th Corps formed up with HL. And they're going to try to stop this Union tide here. And they might succeed. No, I don't think so. I think I'm wrong. That was a glorious countercharge. That's what they needed to do, though. Now, here's the thing. Carry it forward. Go to A. Just carry it forward. Just carry it forward. Oh, you got to deal with this element here, though. Mattis could probably take care of it, though. Yeah, they could take care of that. But yeah, I go straight for A, man. Just go for it. Like, here's Parker. Not Parker. Here's Joker with 19th Indiana. But, nah, the Union's pulling back. I think this is a mistake. I'd push forward to A. It's open. Take it.
Orders to fall back.
But the order is to fall back, as you hear from Mr. Wolf there. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. You know, you might get overstretched, but it's not going to be too many opportunities for you. I mean, if you take a look at this A point, look at this A point. If you get, ensconced in here, if you get, dug in, it is a bitch to try to, you know, pull you out of it. You know, you still got to fight a couple elements down here. But, you know, if you can take it, you could bottle up the CSA back in their spawn. And, you know, again, you take these guns, you keep them. Try to deal with Mr. Paradox there. We'll see. We'll see. I might be incorrect on that. They might be worried about losing too many tickets, but they're behind now. So now they got to be careful not to lose here.
You're good to be like
Double the gun if you need to where they're hiding. It's that far tree. They're in the center and left of that. You get guns on that, you'll fucking nail them. You can't dislodge those guys. A lot of dudes in there. I'll spread the word to the battery, alright?
83rd to the left.
I don't know if it's necessary. That group of trees.
You got the battery back on. I mean, yeah, that is the danger, but again, it's... I would argue it is a very defensible position. I would argue, you know, it's a risk, but you've got... I mean, if you take a look at it, you know, you can put in the woods here, multiple, you know, fences they got to jump over, houses you can hide behind. You can make that a damn kill box. And if your goal is casualties, I guess that's my main point. If your goal is casualties, that I think is the play, because that gets the CSA out in the open. They start panicking and they start giving you tickets. Now you've slowed the battle down again. You know, again, if the goal is to get to 650, I think that does it for you. Now, if you go back to this long distance shooting, no, I don't think it does. Gonna hang out here so I can catch some Artie shots. I don't know, what do you guys think? You think I'm being too gung-ho?
Yeah, I think the next shot's gonna hit.
Come on, in the bush.
Take aim.
Ooh, that was pretty good. I don't think it killed too many, but that was a pretty damn good shot.
Most of us are down, I think.
Yeah, this is fine if the Union wants to try to get a draw. This will work great. You might be right. You might be right.
Moving.
Oh, glad. Hey, Susan, what's going on, brother? Hey, Ninth Corps is doing real well, man. Actually, this is their token, too. Yeah, you might. Yeah, like I said, I think you might be right, Ray. Maybe I'm being too. I guess I'm always a advocate for getting the flag down, because I always believe it gets you a lot of points. But you may, I think you might have a good point, because that would end the match quicker. You know. And maybe you're trying to drag it out because of casualties as well. Yeah, this was kind of Hood's redemption arc, I guess you could say. You know, it's kind of his... He finally got to play defense on hatches, so... He's been stuck on the attack on him for several times, so I think the Union team was happy to get back on that side. That was, it looked like it was a good shot. Yeah, that was a damn good shot by that guy. Who was that? Etheridge? I want to say that was Etheridge. Whoever that was, great shot. All right, Hood's coming out again. Is there the danger here? Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I definitely agree with you. If they can draw out the CSA and hit them in the open, that would be a, that's a good strategy. I agree. maybe that's what Hood's thinking here by coming back out here. Good defense there by Hood. Completely wiped out. Who was this? Was this, I think that was 8th Georgia there. That was Panzer with him. And see, now we've had, who moved up as well? IVB and 83rd have all moved up as well.
Yeah, sounds like a good time. A little smoke in the woods.
Let me check the map, see if I'm missing anything. We do have this wide flanking unit I'm going to have to keep an eye on. And in fact, there's little skirmish units out here that are looking to capture the flag here. That's Lightburn and his boys. I haven't really covered too much of this side of the field, so I'm going to stay on here for a second unless I see a major push down there. Looks like Lightburn got his guys out of there just in time.
Right down the road.
Well, we do want to spread out. We just don't have the numbers to spread out that far. So right here.
Is that a charge? No. Okay. Wait. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Mikey leaped me through the arty shot. And here we go. Here's the charge by the Union. Here they come.
What the? I hate this
Good job by the Union here, but again, I would still argue swing into A now. Decap it, even if it's just for a short time. The amount of, tickets you get from that cap is amazing, and you can force them out into the open here. I'm going to check back over here, see if there's been any big change. Looks like we had, who was this? HL. Yeah, no, that line completely collapsed. And again, this is where I would push. Although you got to watch Lightburn here. He is very sneaky. I'm still waiting for him to go in Cap B. But, so they left this element here alive. I don't know if this is out of line for them. I don't think it is. I don't know why they're not swinging to A. Not to beat a dead horse, but I'm going to keep beating it. I don't get it. Oh! Yeah, that Vader, that was some of that, Artie, getting them into Artie range that you were talking about. Like, I could send just a small element here, like the Gomer and 3 guys just to decap. You don't need to send the whole force. Just send some guys to decap. Kind of like what they got Lightburn threatening to do. So Union's now engaged. They're behind. See, not right now. What are you doing? You just kind of stalled. Let's swing back up top and see what we got.
We're good. We're good. We're whole.
These brave souls here defending this point.
I'm just gonna. I only counted 3 people to my left and 1 point to my right.
Yeah, if it's out of bounds, it's out of bounds. But again, why stay there then? Rotate to A. Maybe leave 1 unit to cover. Again, you can have all the arties, pointed at A. Have a point, have a guy cap it, and then once the CSA shows up, blast them with all the guns. And I'm going to swing back over to that side. I'm not seeing the arty do too much right now. Yeah, see, now the CSA's gotten all their men back. This is not sustainable. They got to pull out. Just rotate right down there. Let's see. Oh, now here we got, who's this? All right, Parker came up. Kind of closed the door on that idea, but it was open before. At least in my opinion. But I could be wrong. Ooh, some arty shots kind of discouraging them from coming forward too far. Well, that's a little dangerous here. I think the Union's doing a little bit of a juke here, doing a little bit of sucking them into the arty zone like you were talking about.
You guys, if you guys don't mind. We're gonna have around you guys.
Sounds good.
What was the line where he uses the smooth?
Looks like Lightburn got wiped out. Oh, that cannon shot got him. Hit Parker as he was trying to get away. Now they're tied up and engaged. Now at this point, I would say I don't think west side of the case on. Is it? I think they're all right. They might be looking to do it, but again, that's a very vulnerable section to Arty. The main attack lane, I think, is down here. It's a little bit harder for the Arty to hit that target, I think. But yeah, at this point, I would say the Union should just. Oh, it was on CSA Arty a minute ago. I got you. Yeah, it throws you. Well, I mean, like I said, it's kind of that, you know. If everybody says they don't care and they're fine with simulcast, I'll get rid of the 30-second delay. But again, I'm just worried about people like, oh, he cheated, he's calling in Arty and blah blah blah.
Hey, Kiwi. Chew on some.
Southwest.
I am.
But yeah, I think this is going for a draw right now. Anything at the top? No, it's quiet. Although it looks like we got a flank developing over here. Is that what you were talking about? That must be what you're talking about. Okay. Now I've caught up to it. Yep. That's a good play, I think, by the CSA. Is EB to try to hold it. We'll rotate up to the top of the map here. Check out this flank. Looks like EB. Let's see if they can stop them. They're in a decent defensive position here to stop them here. So I kind of like the way they're set up here. I'll keep an eye on it, see if they push it through.
Lots of headshots are hitting, man.
Well, we can't
Alright.
Here we go. Looks like we got an attack developing here. Oh, we also got this attack going up top. I think EB got a little bit out of position here. Oh, they're... Oh, I don't know about this. Yeah, they got a little bit out of position there. Should have stayed on the... Just stayed on the fence here. This might be enough to punch through them. And I think they need to be back where MWB is, to be honest with you. All right, now they're pulling them back. All right, there is an attack on A. Finally. I'm going to go check this attack out. Those guys should go and help. Why haven't they sent somebody to decap? Yeah, I don't know why you don't just send 3 men out here to decap. I don't understand it. Alright, then we got a charge up here. Who's this by? IVB and 83rd are coming up. Looks like we got action on the other side, too. I'm going to try to swing up and catch the end of this. It looks like MWB and EB held here, but let's take a look. Yep, MWB and EB with a very crucial hold here.
Where's the flag?
Great job by them. Alright. Hook got wiped, and I missed it. Again, all you need to send is 3 men in there, and it takes less than 30 seconds to get the flag down. 3 men, 30 seconds. I'd still do it with this element here. Oh, see, this isn't out of bounds for them.
There you go, sir. Nice.
Oh, they can come up here. Oh, shit, I'd come right down this road. Look at this. Look at this route. Look how much firepower they got. Oh. Let's see if they do it. I do like this dual path attack here. Artie should have great shots on this position right now, by the way.
Right around the corner. Flag, hold back.
Sit them down, sit them down.
Now, the thing is, you have to carry this attack through. Because, like you said, there's this. So this whole stacking up here, each key. You're not going to be able to hold it. You got to send the attack through. Because the reinforcements are going to come and smack you. So you got to push through soon enough and fast enough with violence on the objective here if you want to pull a maneuver off like this. This is going to get your men killed for no reason. Here it comes. Always keep in mind where the enemy spawn is and where you're at. So even though you defeat them, you know, how long can you really stay there before the next unit comes up?
Hold your ground, kill as many as you can.
Yeah, hold your ground, kill as many as you can. Doesn't really get you much. Fuck, man, just go down to A and decap it. Oh my God, I am. Just go and decap the point. I'm sorry, you guys are being stupid right now. Go decap the point. What does this do for you? What does dying here do for you? Die down there and get the flag down. I'm sorry, this is stupid. I love you guys, but this is stupid. What are you doing?
Friendly.
Oh, now you're going to retreat down towards it?
Shoot the flags. Shoot the flags.
Great opportunity. Completely wasted, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Again, the Conquest game, though, it's all about getting that flag down and getting the other flag up. You get a ton of tickets off of that. So if you got an opportunity, take it. Even if it's risky like that, you were gonna die anyway. At least die trying to get the flag down.
Fix it up as you go.
Because keep in mind, it's not an immediate switch. They have to go and bring a flag down and get their flag back up. So if you can get it down, even if you can get it down, that's like a minute of 2 ticket bleeds. And that is huge. Even just a minute of that is huge.
I love you, Bill.
Thank you. Love you too.
I blame you for this, Hood.
Which makes it all that better.
This is your fault.
No, yet.
You told them not to cap A, specifically. I heard you.
There you go.
Announcing our presence.
Right out, line, left and right, spread out.
Now, I guess the question is, what are we doing now? Are we trying to win? If we're trying to win, we need to commit more forces. You need to commit a good amount of your troops here. So all these guys need to start moving down. Ooh, nice ambush there by the 42nd. Not 42nd, by the 6th New York here. Really got a twist on the Captain Hood with an ambush from the woods. A nice move there by Mr. Parker.
Cooper's making money.
And that delayed him. Now here comes Wilkes. Oh, but EB came up in 83rd. This is what they should have been doing all game, to be honest with you, in my opinion. If you want to get casualties, this is how you get it. No, I would as well if you're just going for the... Because right now, what they've just done, they've just opened themselves up to a taking losses, and they're going to lose the map, I think. Because again, you've lost all your momentum here, and these are all out-of-line tickets. These guys should not still be here. It's over. It's time to go.
Game sound's not working, so I can hear
right here.
But they're going to give them all these tickets. And look at that. Look at it bleed. Took way too long to get out of there.
Load 'em up, load 'em up.
And it's going to hurt you for it.
Fucking running.
I don't know why IVB's going forward. I don't know if we hit 650. I'll be honest with you. I don't think we've hit 650 on the CSA team. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think we did. I think it's going to come in around 500. But we'll see. Like this right now here, though, I strongly disagree with this. IVB coming in unsupported. There's nobody here to support you. Where are you going? There's all enemy in front of you. There's no friendly. Well, no, that's not true. There's friendly down here. But still, this is not enough. I mean, Velcon's great, but that is not enough. And here we go again. Look, this great infiltration routes. Look how Velcon's going in. Look at this. He's going to get a good twist on these guys over here. Great kills by Velcon.
Run, run, run! Run!
Welks is going to come in and hit him now. But again, this is too disjointed here. They're going to go to taking losses in this charge here, I think. They got too many angles shooting at them and not enough support. They're going to lose this game by... Now you do it?
Let's go, Spoon, let's go.
Now you go for the A point. Now, yeah, you should have done it a million times before when you had the opportunities. Look, Wilkes is going to come up right behind you and kick you in the ass. Oh, man. Union is slightly behind. Oh, I would have called off this attack and run away. Oh, man, are they going to make it? Oh, by the skin of their teeth. Wait 1 second. Oh, barely made it. Oh, the Union didn't deserve to win that one, to draw that one. No. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. That was, no. No. That was not well thought. The strategy was all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Great tactical maneuvers, great countercharges. There were some beautiful countercharges in there. Great hold by EB at the top there. 42nd has some great charge. A lot of good actions by the units. But I'm not a fan of that overall strategy there. That made no sense to me. Let's see where we're at. Well, they wiped them. You know what? They got the 650. They wiped them. They did it. They got the 656. They got it to 656. They did it. They did it. All right, they did it. I still don't like it, but they did it. So, there goes that piece, 9th Corps. Or they lived by 20. What was the total count on that piece? I'll have to look at what the total count on that piece was. I believe it's wiped. I believe it was 650 they had to get, but maybe I'm wrong. They lived with 20. That's it. Well, next round it is wiped. 671 needed to wipe. Okay. 1341. Yep, didn't do it. Nope, they didn't do it. Yep. So what this does mean is next turn they just were able to get a double wipe. Wow. There's no way that. Oh wow. That is not good for the Union, because next turn they're going to have to fight them again, and they're already guaranteed a wipe. So now they just have to make sure the other token gets wiped, and I'll have to see what the casualties are for that one. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. I liked the live stream. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments, and I kind of saw some of your reactions in there too. So I hope the format worked out well. We'll see if I'll do the same one next week. But in any event, thanks, guys. For those that have seen it after, I hope you all enjoyed. And that's it for this week in a nail-biter for an HDC. So, y'all have a good one.